what should I say? What should I say about Monday Night Raw? I'm sweating up in here. I watched this show with my brother, and I don't know what to say, to be honest with you. You know, some of my friends, well, only one of my friends, thought Roadblock was actually pretty good. Now, I'm not going to hate on him. He thought Roadblock was good. That's his opinion. He is still new to the product, so it is him. You know what? Why don't I do something that I think would be more entertaining than Monday Night Raw? I am going to turn on my fan. Me doing that, turning on my fan, was more exciting than Monday Night Raw. That was more exciting than Monday Night Raw. Tell me turning on my fan was more exciting than Monday Night Raw. I just had to stand there and press a button. And I'm pretty sure all the people that did not like Monday Night Raw found that more exciting. Looking at my NXT Championship right here is probably more exciting. Looking at all my posters that are on my wall is probably more exciting than Monday Night Raw. Even looking at my t-shirt could be even more exciting than Monday Night Raw. Seriously, what kind of shit am I watching? Now, back in the day, when I used to watch, I used to think everything was funny. I used to, see all that stupid stuff that people that found stupid. I used to think that stupid stuff was funny. If I was still the same way that I was today, I would have found that class segment funny. Even though I did kind of laugh at the little things that Enzo was saying, making fun of Jinder Mahal. But seriously, I have learned a lot more over the years now than I have. I could even sit here and play my freaking 3DS right in front of all of you, and it could be more exciting than Monday Night Raw. Please, anything that I could do in my own home could be more exciting than Monday Night Raw. I even said that I could wrestle my very own girlfriend. I've got a girlfriend. I could easily wrestle her. She doesn't live with me, but I've got a girlfriend. I could easily wrestle her. I could have this camera on. I could sit this camera anywhere. And me and her could wrestle on my bed, and that would probably be even more exciting than Monday Night Raw, because we would actually have a match. We would actually have a match that would go for more than 3 to 4 minutes. And we won't have any commercial breaks. We would entertain. But back to the point. Monday Night Raw was shit. Now, I didn't think Roadblock was good either. I didn't think it was good either. I thought it was way too predictable. Besides the big Cass match, like I said on my review, I don't count that. Every match on the main card, I got right. You know what? I'm completely indifferent when it comes to NXT, when it comes to certain people in NXT like Bayley. But listen, I can't stand Bayley. I knew once Sasha was done, I said, they'll have Bayley. They'll have Bayley. They could have easily had Emelina, because apparently on her Twitter or Facebook, depending which one you use, on her Facebook and Twitter, she said, all you care about are the horse women. Now I have my attention. And you expect me to bow down to your knees? Yeah, right. That's exactly what she said on Facebook and Twitter. You could have put her against Charlotte. You could have had Charlotte. You could have had Emelina be the one to confront Charlotte. You could have easily done that. Or you could have had Emelina come out and attack Sasha Banks. Even though I'm a Sasha Banks fan, I'm also an Emelina fan because she's Australian. She's Australian after all, so I should be happy for more of the Australians. Or you could have had her beat up on Bayley. Those three girls are 3 horsewomen, and you could have done something with it. And one of my friends is blaming Vince McMahon for the reason why Emelina hates the horsewomen. No, it's not Vince McMahon's fault. It's not Vince's fault. It's her being a heel. It obviously means she's being a heel. Now, I've hardly talked about anything that happened on Monday Night Raw. We have new Raw Tag Team titles. Great. I do like the new look of them, but they're pretty much copying SmackDown. Why should I care? They're copying SmackDown. The main event. What was the main event? What was the main event? Owens, Jericho versus Rollins and Reigns. And by the way, me doing this, I was being a smartass. I knew the main event. I was being sarcastic. And I knew Bayley was going to confront Charlotte, because I'm not an idiot. Now, I'm proud of Sasha Banks, but Nia Jax being the typical heel, bullying her. But, in the end, why should I care? I love Sasha, but why should I care? Put her on SmackDown. Please, do her a favor and just put her on SmackDown so she can be on the brand that Eddie Guerrero made famous, according to her before the draft started. She said she wanted to be on SmackDown so she could be like Eddie Guerrero. There you go. Put her on SmackDown. Easy done. I expect Sasha to be drafted to SmackDown next year. Braun Strowman, he beat up on everyone. He beat up on Titus and Sin Cara, a few guys backstage, and then he ruined the main event. Okay, he beat up on people. That was probably the most interesting thing that happened. I'm not a big Braun Strowman fan myself, but at least it was actually interesting. Neville came out. He turned heel. Getting angry at Rich Swann. Okay, that was good. I guess I'll give Neville that. He's been off television for so long. Now, the only thing that I actually did enjoy more than Monday Night Raw was that Emelina promo that they had for her. The makeover of Emelina premiering. I wish she premiered now. So that way she can come out on a microphone, have a microphone in her hand, and she can hold a microphone in her hand and tell the entire world how shit the Raw Women's Division is. You may as well just put every single woman that you have on Monday Night Raw and put them all on SmackDown so Monday Night Raw can have Sasha, Charlotte, and Bayley. You may as well put every single woman on SmackDown. That's how the way I see it. Put them all on SmackDown so then Raw can have the three horsewomen. Do you think people would want to see the women's division then? No, they would not. They would not. They would rather watch SmackDown and see what all those other women are doing. Seriously. This is why I'm a SmackDown guy. This is why I'm a SmackDown guy. This is why I had a huge problem with Sasha Banks being on Raw. Because she would be the only reason why I would watch Raw. I knew that was going to be the case. She was going to be the only reason why I watched Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw should be called Monday Night Boring. That's what it should be called. Monday Night Boring. Because it was absolutely boring. Cesaro and Sheamus got a new tag team title belts. New Day made fun of Charlotte eventually becoming a 16-time women's champion. Which I do pretty much see happening with the Bayley-Charlotte feud. What's going to happen now? Are we going to see this rehash shit? Bayley's going to beat Charlotte on Raw and then Charlotte's going to beat her at pay-per-views? Give me a break. Are we going to see that again? I was okay with that with Sasha Banks because I'm a Sasha Banks fan, but please, I can't stand Bayley. Her and her little hug life. Seriously, I can't stand Bayley. Even when she was in NXT, I could not stand her. Whoever she versed, I cheered for. And trust me, I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent to different people. You don't have to like the same people that the fans like. I like Eva Marie. Do I care if you do I think I care that you hate her? No, I don't care. I like Summer Rae. Do I care if you don't like her? No, I don't. I don't care if you like or hate somebody. I'm indifferent. Everyone is different. You can't force somebody to say, "Oh, like Bayley, she's a better wrestler. Like Charlotte, like Sasha." I'll like whoever I want to like, thank you. And all these idiots that will say Monday Night Raw was good, it's not. It's not good. Monday Night Raw was terrible. Can I turn the camera the right way? Yeah. You see that right there? I could have done this in the middle of Monday Night Raw. I could have slept through Monday Night Raw, and I tell you, that would have been more exciting. I could have slept through Monday Night Raw, and people would have enjoyed it. Well, I would have enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure all the people that did not like Monday Night Raw would have enjoyed it. Why should I care what happened here? I could just rant. I may as well just do that. I may as well just rant. People say they cannot wait for Triple H to take over. Now listen, I agree. I agree to that. But only one problem. There's only one problem. Are we going to see Triple H do exactly what he did in NXT? Push Shinsuke, Joe. Listen, I don't mind them being pushed. But the way they're doing things on NXT, the way Triple H is doing things on NXT, I'm more afraid of the wrestlers that don't get used. I don't want to see Asuka or Ember Moon being the only women used on the women's roster. Sure, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce get some time. Sure, Liv Morgan gets time. Aliyah gets time. But listen, if you want Asuka to at least defend her title, you could at least have, everyone on the women's roster try to beat her. Instead of, Asuka beating up on jobbers. Sure, you got women that you don't use that are not on the main card, but seriously. Who's going to be the next to challenge Shinsuke when Samoa Joe goes up? Bobby Roode. Listen, I love Bobby Roode. I even bought his shirt. I even bought his t-shirt. You see me wear his shirt a couple of times during my reviews. But seriously, who's going to be next? When Bobby Roode wins the title, who's going to fight Bobby? When Shinsuke goes, who's going to face Bobby Roode when Shinsuke goes? Exactly, nobody. But listen, this is not even a Monday Night Raw review. This is just me ranting. I'll probably call this a Monday Night Raw review, but I'll be calling it me just ranting a lot of bullshit. And Monday Night Raw was shit. What happened? Cedric Alexander beat Noam Dar. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho had a stupid segment. Charlotte lost. Kevin Owens and Jericho lost in a tag team match due to Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman beat up on Sin Cara and Titus O'Neil. Enzo Amore got beaten up in that little class they had, and Big Cass lost. Whoop-de-doo. I just said everything like that. I could have said exactly everything that happened right then and there in like 10 seconds, and that could have been the review. But anyway, guys, that's been my review. I hope you've enjoyed my rant, and I'll see you guys when I do SmackDown, and hopefully SmackDown's more exciting.